Good morning, dear students. So today we will continue exercise 13.1. Let's start with question number 6. Convert days to hours. So students, we know that in one day, how many hours are there? In one day, 24 hours are there. So A part is you have to convert 15 days into hours. So how will we do it? We know that one day is equal to 24 hours. So we have to move from days to hours. It means we have to move from bigger unit to smaller unit. It means we will multiply. So 1 day is equal to 24 hours. So 15 days will be equal to 15 multiplied by 24 hours. After multiplying it, we will get 360 hours. I have shown the multiplication here. So 15 days is equal to 360 hours. Now students, B part is in your homework. Let's start with C part. What is given in C part? You have to convert 10 days, 13 hours into hours only. So it means we will convert these days, 10 days into hours, and we are having these 13 hours. So after converting these 10 days in hours, we will add those hours in these 13 hours. So let's convert 10 days into hours. So we know that 1 day is equal to 24 hours and we are having 10 days. So 10 days will be equal to 10 multiplied by 24 hours. We will multiply it horizontally and we will get 240 hours. Now 240 hours, 10 days is equal to 240 hours, and we are having these 13 hours also. So we will add these 240 hours in these 13 hours. So we will get 10 days, 13 hours is equal to 240 hours plus 13 hours. That will be equal to, after adding, 253 hours. Now student, we will do D part of question number 6. We have to convert 9 days, 16 hours into hours. So how we will do? We will convert these days into hours and those hours will be added in 16 hours. So let's start. We know that 1 day is equal to 24 hours. So 9 days, we have to move from days to hours, so we will multiply. 9 days will be equal to 9 into 24 hours. Student, I have shown the multiplication also. When you multiply 9 into 9 by 24, you will get 216. So 9 days will be equal to 216 hours. Now 9 days, 16 hours will be equal to 216 hours plus 16 hours. After adding these, we will get 232 hours. Student, E part is in your homework. Now student, let's start question number 7 of exercise 13.1. Convert the following. What is given in A part? 7 week. We have to convert 7 week, 5 days into days. So how many days are there in 1 week? There are 7 days in 1 week. So we have to move from week to days. So we have to move from bigger unit to smaller unit. So we will multiply. How we will do it? Let's start. We know that 1 week is equal to 7 days and we are having 7 weeks. So 7 weeks will be equal to, we are moving from bigger unit to smaller unit, so we will multiply by 7. 7 weeks is equal to 7 into 7, that is 49 days. Now we have converted 7 weeks into days. Now we will add 5 days in these 49 days to find the total number of days. So 7 weeks 5 days will be equal to 49 days plus 5 days. When we add it, we will get 54 days. Now let's start C part of question number 7 of exercise 13.1. We have to convert 738 hours into days and hours. So we have to move from smaller unit to bigger unit. So we will divide. By which number we will divide? As there are 24 hours in one day, so we will divide by 24. So let's start. We know that one day is equal to 24 hours. So 1 hour is equal to 1 upon 24 days. And how many hours we are having? We are having 738 hours. So 738 hours will be equal to 738 upon 24 days. We will divide 738 by 24. I have shown the division also. When 738 is divided by 24, it will go on 3 first. 24 3s are 72. The remainder will be 1. We will take this 8 down. Now we are having 18. Now 24 0 the 0 and the remainder will be 18. So 30 days are there and 18 hours are there. So 738 hours will be equal to 30 days and 18 hours. Now student, let's start E part of question number 7 of exercise 13.1. Now what you have to do in this, you have to convert 8 months 4 weeks into days. So we will convert months into days and weeks into days. We have to move from bigger units to smaller unit. So first of all, we will convert 8 months into days. So how many days are there in 1 month? There are 30 days in a month. So we know that 1 month is equal to 30 days. So we are having 8 months. So 8 months will be equal to 8 into 30 days. That will be equal to 240 days. We have converted 8 months into days. Now we will convert 4 weeks into days. So we know that 1 week is equal to 7 days. So 4 weeks will be equal to 4 into 7 days. 4 into 7 is 28 days. Now we have converted 8 months into days and 4 weeks into days. So 8 months and 4 weeks will be equal to 240 days plus these 28 days. When we add these two days, number of days, we will get 268 days. Now students, let's start F part of question number 7 of exercise 13.1. So what is given in F part? Convert 4 years 4 months into months. So we have to move from years to months. It means we have to move from bigger unit to smaller unit. It means we will multiply. By which number we will multiply? We know that 1 year is equal to 12 months. So We know that 1 year is equal to 12 months and we are having 4 years. So 4 years will be equal to 4 into 12 months. We will multiply horizontally and we will get 48 months. Now we have converted 4 years into months and we are having 4 extra months also. So 4 years, 4 months will be equal to, in place of 4 years we will write 48 months and 4 months as it is. We will add these two months, 48 months and 4 months, we will get 52 months. So this is a answer of. Now students, let's start G part of question number 7 of exercise 13.1. What is given in G part? We have to convert 64 weeks into months. We have to move from weeks to months. It means we have to move from smaller unit to bigger unit. So we will divide. So by which number we should divide? We know that 1 month is equal to 4 weeks. So it means 1 week is equal to 1 upon 4 months. But we are having 64 weeks. So 64 weeks will be equal to 64 upon 4 months. So we will divide 64 by 4. I have shown the division here also. When we divide 64 by 4, we will get 16. So 64 weeks will be equal to 16 months. Students, question number 7, A and D part are in your homework.